What's up, intellectuals? Let's see who's in the building. When I tell y'all, a wave of something just came over me where I just started not feeling well. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Hey, Queen City. Hey, Retta. What's going on, girl? Melanin related. Gemini rising. Amelia. Latanya. Tony 3 times. Lysander. Tracy. Crystal. Robin Lots. Rosie. Or Rozzy Ozzy. Me, Us. T. Cheryl Wagner. Carla Jones. Welcome, everybody. Hey, Amber. Mary Shelton. Rock Out Boy. Ramona. Good Morning Gorgeous. Lisa R. Mom of Two Kings. Hey, Queen Unique. Angie. Rosalind. Miss Phelps. Beverly. Life is the Journey. Kimberly Merrills. Carmel. Thank you, Robin. Girl, Robin, when I tell you, like, all of a sudden I just start getting the what's it called? The chills. T said, hold on, let me take this down. I hope Bree haven't using that voodoo oil. Girl. Yes, because I just started not feeling well out of nowhere. I fell asleep and your voice woke that in. So hey Gemini, how is everybody doing? But yeah, y'all, it's something that came down over me. I just don't feel well right now. I don't know what happened. I was good 20 damn minutes ago. And now I got the damn chills and I'm shaking. But hold on one second, y'all. Okay, I'm back. So, y'all, first of all, before I get into what I want to talk about, before I get into what I want to talk about, who was over there in Rod's chat? Hey, Josephine. So when my voice is shaking, it's because I got the chills. She said, "Oh hell no, get some sage or something." God got me. Look, I'm like Rob. God got me. My thing with that is, my thing with that is now, if I put myself in that situation, I got to be honest. I would not like it. I would not like it. I would not like if my child's father or anybody um that I knew came online telling my business. Okay. But how can you be mad when you have been literally harassing people for the past year, harassing people for the last year that has not done anything to you? Hey, Miss White, Tracy said it was in the air, had me feeling. Girl, yeah. I don't know if it was the bad energy or what. But when I tell you I was sitting there feeling fine, I got off of Rod's live and then I just started getting the chills, y'all. I can't make this shit up. Tracy said, your body is in combat when you get the chills. Is that what that means? In combat or what? It's in combat of what? Fighting a cold? Raquel said if you don't indulge or believe in that, it won't affect. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. But my thing is this, y'all. My point in going up there on the panel was basically to get an understanding. Hey, Miss Sexy Ray. Miss Phelps, I don't like my I don't. I felt fine. I cannot make this up. I was just on the panel on Rod's panel. Soon as I got off, who said that? As soon as I got off, I started getting the chills. Yes, yes, Lachelle's NFL leave. He gave the little baby weight loss tea for Christmas. We're gonna go live about him again. It's probably sometime next week. The reason why I don't want to go live too quick is because I know he's gonna do something else, and I want to be able to cover it all in my live. Is Retta in the room? I see people saying, "Hey, Retta." Hey, Jimmy Jim, Jackie Rogers, flu, cold, anything. Yeah, y'all, this might not be a long one because I'm telling y'all, when I got off of live off that panel, my body just started shaking. I start getting the chills, and I can't stop them. It's weird as hell. I just can't cast down that voodoo. I don't know if that's what I don't believe in that shit. I don't believe in that stuff. I'm looking at the comments, y'all. Jimmy Jim, yeah, I'm good. I guess like I just got the chills. They came out of nowhere. Shit, like literally right before I was gonna log on. I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on? I started shaking. Oh, I better get me some what's it called? What's that medicine called that you drop inside the water and it start fizzing? Alka Seltzer. It is shaking because I'm shaking, Miss Phelps. My voice shaky because I'm shaking. It might go away. Hopefully, while I'm on live, maybe I think hopefully it'll go away because it literally came out of nowhere. I don't know if I'm coming down with something. I got a bunch of clothes on. I got a robe on. So maybe it'll go away. Miss Jimmy Jim said eat a banana. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna be on long for you tonight, y'all, because I don't feel good. It just came out of nowhere, like I said. But what I did want to say, first of all, I want to talk about what I came live to talk about. But before that, I just wanted to address that. Matter of fact, one of the questions that I wanted to talk about is what I learned as a new content creator. And one of the things that I learned, I'm kind of, I'll say this. I'm so glad that I came in to doing this content creation thing on the LaTrue Saga. I say that. A lot of people say that they wish that they didn't because it seems like that's all people want to hear about. But I'm glad I came in on the LaTrue Saga because for the people coming in the room, I know it sounds like I'm about to cry, but really I'm just shivering. And I don't even feel sick, y'all. I don't feel sick. I'm just shaking. um yeah. But I'm glad I came in on the LaTrue Saga because I really believe that if a lot of the things that I experienced within covering this saga, I would not have experienced anywhere else. And I feel like, or covering anything else, I feel like it prepared me to become a content creator. Because I feel like I done went up against the worst of the worst, the most evil of the most evil. You know what I mean? I feel like, hey, Sage in the city, thank you so much. Sage, I was just telling them that I literally was feeling great until I got off of Rod Live. When I got off his live, whoo, Lord, my body starts shaking uncontrollably. I'm like, what the hell going on? Whoo, child, y'all know what? Spirits are real. Whoo, child. And you want to know why I say that? Because I was pissed off when I got on Rod Live. Like, girl, you answering everything but the question. Everything but the question. And I really didn't expect her to answer the question. But what I will say is, like I said, I'm glad I came in on this saga because I feel like moving forward, I'm not, I am not intimidated by anything. I'm not feeling like, I feel like I could go up against anybody on this app. That's how I feel. Because those people on Brianna's team that were covering her story were some monsters. They were some real monsters. And I feel like if I still got my channel, and then mind y'all, I done went through like 4 channels. I got this one now and another one. This one was demonetized for a while, but I got it remonetized. So I don't experience so much stuff. Excuse me, I'm trying to stop cursing on this live. But I don't experience so much stuff that I feel confident moving forward that I can get into any sector, really. Because I just refuse to believe that anybody else in this game is this evil, as these people have been. Queen said, let me pin her comment. I didn't even see the live and I can feel it through the screen. We buy an assignment in the name of Jesus. Thank you, Queen. Yeah, that shit wild. That's wild. I know I say a lot. I don't believe in that stuff. I believe in God. I don't believe in man being able to do anything to you. But some people are really, really that evil that they do carry, spirits and they are able to do things to people. That stuff is very real. And that's why you got to be careful who you let in your house, who you let around your kids, who you let in your company. Damn. Even who you interact with over the internet is important. Sage said it is definitely evil spirits, y'all. They do dabble, so stay prayed up. That's a fact. That's a fact. So, like I said, y'all, I'm not feeling well, so this is not gonna be a new life. Miss White said your body responds with. Hold on, let me go up because that looked interesting. Hold on, these comments moving. Your body responds with freeze, fight, or flight at the anxiety. Definitely causes shakes and tremors. And I never dealt with anxiety, Miss White, but I don't know because I don't feel sick. I'm just shaking, like out of nowhere. So I don't know. I don't. I feel fine. I'm praying for you, Upper. Do you have? No, I don't have a fever. Don't you know when you have a fever, you can definitely tell. Well, I know I can. When I have a fever coming down, I could tell. I start feeling cold. I start getting sweaty. My energy is low, and I just feel icky. But right now, I feel fine. I'm just shaking like a motherfucker. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I need to get in a warm bath. I don't know what's going on. But before I have you checked your sugar level? No, I haven't. I've never had to issues with sugar or my sugar level. Tanise said water and calm down. Okay, Tanise. I thought I was calm. Maybe I do. Maybe I do need to just get some tea or some water and just woos out for the night. But before I do that, I don't know if you guys checked out my new video. That's really what I came live to tell y'all. I don't know if you guys checked out my new video. So I am trying to break into the true crime genre. So I did a video recently on a case with a woman who has been on the run since 2018 for unaliving her boyfriend of 7 months. Her name was Tamara. Her name is Tamara Williams. Now this lady has been black woman. She's been on. Yes, Rosanette. I'm breathing heavy because I'm shaking. What's going on? I'm finna get off. Everybody like, what the hell wrong with you, Upper? I can't help it. I think it's starting to calm down a little bit though because I'm not shaking as much. But I don't know why. I think it's because I'm shaking. Maybe my body is getting exhausted. I don't know. But like I said, I don't feel sick though. So maybe Miss White is right. I don't know. Her name was Tammy Williams. I did, Sage. I did get upset. I did get upset on the panel. I'm gonna tell you why, Sage. I got upset because, like, look, like I'm when I don't understand something, when I don't like when not when I don't understand something, I'll put it this way. When someone sits there and tries to pretend like they don't understand what they did, that frustrates me. And my whole issue is I don't mind what anybody says here on the internet. Like, people say things that I don't agree with all the time. Even people on this side, people that I like, say things that I don't agree with all the time. But for you to sit there and try to harass and humiliate a person or a group of people for almost a year is ridiculous. So my thing is why, why are you on here trying to check him about what he's doing and what he's saying? If you're going to dish it out, you have to be able to take it. You have to be able to take it. You've sat here for months and months and months trying to humiliate people, making fun of people's looks, talking about people's boyfriends and wives and girlfriends, and dragging people for filth for months. And it's just not right. And I just found it ironic that I'm like, wow. So you've been harassing folk for all of this time, and now your baby daddy get on live and he talking all of this crap about you, and you want to call yourself addressing him. Like, I don't get it. That it was on Lady Love. If you go to Amber's community wall, she shared the live. Well, she shared the link for the live. So if you go on her wall, you just click the link, and that's Breehive's baby daddy was alive. So Rosanette said, Upper, my sister deals with anxiety in the hospital and they give her a shot. Oh, shit. Oh, Lord. That's why I said I've never experienced that before. Anxiety, I've never experienced it. I've heard of people that have experienced anxiety attacks, and I've heard people say that it feel like damn near like they about to die, like they feel like they having a heart attack or something. Like something is medically wrong, but really it's like a mental thing. So, well, did they give her an EpiPen shot? That's what they give my daughter. I thought an EpiPen was for allergies or allergic reactions. But yeah, y'all, that was my thing. That's why I'm just sitting up there like she answering everything but that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was your purpose for all of these months? Doing all of that. What goes around comes around. Now sitting on a panel doing content on a person, cool. But for you to literally harass everybody that talks about this girl is psychotic. That's crazy. Miss White says anxiety presents itself in different ways, and you may not have experienced it before, but you've also never came this close to confronting someone that's done all that. Okay, you've experienced. That could be it. That could be it. But y'all, I'm not. I probably am gonna go ahead and get off soon because I'm. It ain't no point in me sitting here shaking, sounding like a damn leaf, talking to y'all. But what I did want to say is, I did do that live, not live, but I did do that video on Tamara Williams, and she also goes by the name Tammy. She's been on the run since 2018 for unaliving her boyfriend, and in a very horrific way. So if you haven't watched the video, go check the video out. The thing about doing crime or true crime on your channel, it is a very tricky thing to do. And it's tricky because sometimes when you get into gory or horrific stories, YouTube has like a robot that before they publish your video or publish your content, they'll run that your video through a system, and there's keywords that they look for, and if they find too many of those keywords, they won't monetize your video. So imagine trying to explain a horrific crime in the most pleasant way possible. So a lot of these true crime channels are not monetized. A lot of them have like endorsements or they sell merch, um and they're paid that way. But super thanks, or what is it called, super stickers and stuff like that. But a lot of these true crime channels they don't get their stuff monetized because of the content that they do. Now, my last video was monetized because I was very careful about how I said certain words. For instance, I would say unalive instead of GUN. I would say firearm. I would spell out BULLET. Like was very, very careful. And so sometimes I feel like that takes away from the wow factor of the story, but you just got to do what you got to do. So what's next? And then I'm going to take some Q&A as well, and then I'm going to get off. What's next for me? I am going to continue to cover the LaTrue saga, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I feel like we've covered so much of it at this point that I want to see where it ends up. So am I going to do content on silly, frivolous things that she's trying to get attention for? No. Like, for instance, the post that she just put up where she said, oh, I got a new magazine cover. Oh my God, can this year get any better? She's trying to get attention. I'm not doing any more type of content on stuff like that. But on big stuff, yes. Like the divorce, yes. Like the thing that she did with the therapist, yes. I feel like that's worth covering. I don't really care about her watch or, stupid stuff like that. But I feel like if it's worth covering, I'm gonna cover it. I feel like Robert has already been vindicated, but I want to see. But Robert has been vindicated on social media. I would like to see Robert get vindicated in the legal system. That's going to be a whole new thing. And then obviously, I am going to continue to cover Pookie, Janelle. Let me see these comments. Did you hear anything about Booger Boy allegedly getting sued? I saw a comment about that, but I didn't see anything else. What is he getting sued for? Bridget said, in the multitude of the thoughts that are within me, your comfort, Lord, delight my soul. Psalms 94:19. Thank you, Bridget. Yes, open book. Pookie. Okay, y'all. Before I get off, because I'm not feeling good, y'all. This was supposed to be a long live. Oh, wait a minute. I do want to do a Q&A, but let me show y'all this real quick. Hold on. Let me show y'all. This is going to be the next. We're going live about this on Saturday. Hold on. We're going live about this story on Saturday. Upper West Side. Oh, Rosanette, he did take that name. So it is somebody who you got to be careful when you want to name your when you have a product and you want to name it, you want to be careful. I think that there's like a system that you can send the name through, or there's a process of naming your brand or naming your product where you can see if somebody else has that is using that name, or if that name is copywritten. I believe that's how it works. I did see that somebody else had the name Loyalty. I mean, the name sucks anyway, for real. I don't like that name anyway. Um, Wait, he stole the name and the logo. Where have I been? What? Tracy. Oh yeah, I heard Robert is beefing with his older. I wouldn't even call it beef, for real. Like, I would just call it a teenage girl acting out. That's why I'm not. You know, I'm not. I'm gonna have. I have respect for people's children. I at least have respect. People, I may not, always like the person, but I'm not gonna touch the person's child. And of course, Robert is my dog, so I'm definitely not gonna touch that story. All I'm gonna do is pray for him that it get better. I'm gonna pray for him that the situation gets better. And if it were me, as far as that goes, if it were me, I would play it cool. I would sit back until she came back around and wanted to talk. I think he should maybe just give her time. Maybe somebody's been in her ear. I don't know. I don't know. But like I said, I'm not really going to touch that story. But what I will say, if Dasharia ever sees this or is ever listening, is the Bible says to honor thy mother and thy father so that thy days will be long. Sometimes you may not agree with what your mother or your father do. There's things that I don't agree with that my father has done and that my mother has done. But as your flesh and blood, you have to have enough um respect and love for that person to address it behind closed doors. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I feel like she's making a mistake, and I feel like she's going to regret how she's going about things. And I think she's wrong, but I think she's a kid, and I think kids make mistakes. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Uh, I did see a comment of somebody dogging her, saying really something disrespectful about her earlier. And I'm just like, come on, y'all. You can't say that you're a fan of LaTruth. I know don't like Brianna, and I know that baby girl is a fan of Brianna's, but that's still his daughter. So you can't say that you're a fan of his, even if they're beefing or not getting along, and say anything derogatory or mean about his child. Because no matter what my child does, I may not like it, but that's between me and my child. I could say something about my child, but better not nobody else say nothing about my child. That's, you know what I mean, like that type of thing. So I feel like it's best to steer clear of that subject for the content creators and the supporters. Let me look at some of these comments. Hey D Ham. D Ham. I was just telling my chat that I'm not really feeling well. As soon as I got off of the panel over there with Rod, Rehab Baby Daddy, I just start getting the chills and shaking a little bit. So I might not be on long. Let me look at some of these comments. Thank you so much, Chandrika. Thank you. You know what? Like, I love hearing stuff like that. Not because I like it to boost my ego, guys, but I love hearing stuff like that because you know what? I'm transparent enough to say that I'm new at this. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like sometimes I don't get intimidated, or like sometimes I don't feel like I have imposter syndrome, or sometimes I feel like, Was that content good enough, or should I have added this? Or can I hang with the big dog? You know what I mean? Like, I'm still learning, so it's good to have encouragement from my supporters. So I'm not gonna get on here and act like I'm one of the big dogs already, because I'm not. But I am trying, and I am enjoying it. And I think you garner good results when you enjoy what you do. And I think it comes easy and natural. It doesn't really seem like work when you enjoy what you do. So thank you, Chandrika. I feel like the LaTrue saga in so many ways was a gift and a curse. I think that Robert has suffered a lot through it. And I think that Brianna has suffered a lot through it as well. I think a lot of it has been self-inflicted. But I think she has suffered as well and is in pain as well. However, not to sound selfish, but I think that this saga has blessed a lot of people. A lot of people have picked this saga up, and this LaTrue saga was so popular that people started doing it. Let me tell you something. When I first made this is my third page. I'm embarrassed to say that, but this is my third page, right? My first page, when I made one video, and I think the video was probably 2.5 minutes long, and I got 3 point something 8 or 9 views. And then I got like 500 subscribers in like 4 days, in like not even 4 days, probably like 2 days. And then I hit 1,000 in like 4 days. And then it was just going up and up and up. And I was just like, whoa, like, damn. But when you talk to other creators, they'll tell you it took me 2 months. You get to 3-4 months to get 500 subscribers, or it took me a year to get 1,000 subscribers. So this saga definitely did kickstart my journey in content creation. And you know, I feel like I say all the time. Thank you, Renezel. Thank you. I say all the time that Robert has a spirit on him. Robert has some sort of gift on him. It's something on that man. It's got to be something on that man, because everybody that the man comes in contact with, and even if he doesn't come in contact with them, even if he's just connected to them in a indirect way, money coming to you. It's something about that man. I'm telling y'all, even the people that's been dogging him done got monetized. Why? Because they're talking about him. And a lot of the people that talk about us say that our pages have been monetized and we making money off Brianna. I beg to differ. We're making money because of LaTruth. And LaTruth is making money. And Brianna is making money because of LaTruth. And Janelle is making money because of LaTruth. And Nate is making money because of LaTruth. let's just be honest. Let's just call a thing a thing. Hey, Danny Dunstan, what's going on? It's just the truth. Anytime anybody that comes in contact with him seems like they win it. So, they can say whatever they want to say about the man, but he got it going on. But before I get into the Q&A, let me just talk about this really quick, what's on my screen. So let me hide this. If you're feeling generous, you can hit my Cash App. If you can't hit my Cash App, that's fine too. I know that the holidays just passed. I know people ain't got it like that. And so I ain't expecting it for real. I just put it up there because I always do. And but if you can't, bless the Cash App, please bless my video, my live with a like. I know I haven't been on long, and I know I'm not staying on long, but by liking my video, it'll definitely help me with my algorithm, and that'll help me with my views. So this story right here, the young man in the middle, his name is AJ Armstrong. Now, you don't typically hear about young Black men unaliving their parents, but this young man unalived his parents. And we're going to get more into detail about the story on Saturday. And we're going to talk about it on Saturday about what actually happened. To this day, he's saying that he didn't do it. So we're going to go over the details of the case. And then we're going to talk about whether or not we believe he did it or not. I'm going to give you guys my synopsis. I believe that he did it. Now, it's a lot of people saying that they don't think that he did. But there's a lot of evidence that points, yes. Raquel, I believe he played football in high school and in college. His father was actually an ex-football player. So the young man, AJ Armstrong, ended up calling the police one night, and he ended up telling the police that he heard a gun shot, and he said that he thinks someone broke into his house. He said he knows that his father has a firearm on in his dresser. So the police ended up, oh, and then he said that his 12-year-old sister was downstairs. Now he ended up running out of the house, but before he ran out the house, he grabbed his sister. He waited outside for the police. Of course, they started questioning him, and his story just wasn't adding up. Eventually, they they had ADT at the house, so they had a security system at the house, and they ended up finding out that the security system never tripped, it never went off. The glass that was broken to supposedly break into the house, the glass was on the inside of the home instead of, I'm sorry, on the outside of the home instead of on the inside of the home. So it appeared that somebody broke the glass from the inside instead of the outside. So it looked staged. Vila said, you're wrong. You're wrong. They call it life insurance. Okay, Vlogs, what do you mean by that comment? They call it life insurance. I'm not sure what that means. Do I have any... Matter of fact, moderators, don't kick nobody out. So the glass was on the outside of the home. So it appeared that somebody broke the glass from the inside. And there was a lot of other things that made the police believe that this guy did not do it. Not only that, but then he also tried to pin it on his older brother. Now, his older brother has mental health issues. So it would be easy to believe that he did it. Not only that, but this young man had been going back and forth and arguing with his parents over the past couple of months about the fact that he wasn't doing well in school, so on and so forth. So it's a lot of reasons why people think that he may have done it. But at this point, he's in prison. Yeah, let Vlog talk. I don't even know who that is. I've never seen him in any of my chats before. So before I get off, that's what the next live will be about. I'm going live on Saturday. I believe I'll be live at 9:30 p.m. I believe that's what I put on the video, 9:30. So if you guys have any Q&A before I get off, I will take some Q&A. Questions and answers. I'm looking at the comments, guys. Serenity Speaks said Dasharia is having, let me pin it. Dasharia is having a child of her own. How will she feel if her child disrespect her after taking care and pouring into that child? Just sad. Social media and Bree played a big role. All I'm gonna say about that is that I agree. I'm not really gonna talk too much about her. I feel like she's a kid, and I feel like she's not going to really understand. I feel like she's not going to understand, because you got to look at it. She's a baby having a baby. So even though she's with child, having a baby does not make you grow up automatically. So I don't think that particular reality has hit her yet. I don't think she gets it yet. I think that she has to grow up a little bit and go through the motions of raising her child. Because just being pregnant with a child is not going to make her feel that reality. So I'm just gonna pray for their situation. T said, how do you feel about Bree Hive deflection? I feel like I'm not surprised about her deflecting the way that she did. Can one of my moderators Vlog, I do say a lot. That's just a habit. But you kind of distracted me. So can one of my moderators time Vlog out, please? Thank you. I feel like I feel like I'm not surprised. And the reason I'm not surprised is because if it takes a special type of person to sit there and make a bunch of pages and harass people for a whole year, not even in nonstop, day in and day out. I feel like that type of person is a coward. I feel like that is not I feel like that's not the type of person that would confront anyone. You know what I mean? So I'm not surprised. And then also what I feel about it is that she didn't have an answer. It's not like she could say, it's not like she, oh y'all, my chills almost, my chills don't went away. Shoot, damn near. I don't know what the heck that was, but I feel like she didn't have an answer. And I said this when I was on the panel, because what is she gonna say? What is she going to say? Is she going to say, I feel, oh yeah, I did harass you for a whole year because you were making fun of a social media influencer that put her own story on the internet? It's nothing that you can say about that. If she said, she would sound foolish saying that. So yeah, Raquel, that is weird. I'm shaking a little bit, but not nearly. I'm talking about my teeth was chattering at first. My teeth was clinking together. I don't know what that was about, but it definitely, I'm definitely not feeling the same way as when I got on. It definitely went away. Open Book said, look at God. Let me get some more questions. Let me get a good one. Let me get a good one. Don't be scared. Amelia's excuse me. Amelia said, "Did you drink some with ice?" I didn't drink. Damn. Did I drink something with ice? I drank some cold water, but it didn't have any ice in it. I had my thermal in the refrigerator. I drank some. That could have been it. You think that might have been it? I don't know. T said, "See, that's why I don't like when certain people come to my chat. Now this motherfucker got me counting how many times I'm saying damn. Do you think Bree will ride for her? No, I don't even got to read the rest of that question. Let me post it though. No, absolutely not. See, Brianna's not, she may do some things that we think, is foolish and unwise, but she's not dumb enough to jeopardize her freedom. She might have done it once because she was acting erratically because she was heartbroken. She get a divorce. But you think that when you think about what she did, the sharing of the inappropriate photo, she did that because she was mad about something. You think that she about to get in somebody else beef that don't have nothing to do with her? No. No. Absolutely not. She's not. Did you see her response when she heard that somebody from her team had went to jail? She was like, "Oh well, that's fuck that." She was like, "Sucks for them." So I mean, no, I don't think that she would. I don't think that she's gonna ride for anybody at all. No. Mm-mm. I think she's enjoying the money that she's getting from what's going on. But I can feel it dying down. People are getting sick of it. People are getting sick of her, and people are sick of hearing, because at this point it's like she is who she is. She's a fool. She's a lie. Um she's a narcissist. She's all of these things, and she's going to continue to be those things because it's people from her past that have gotten on panels and said she did this to this person back in the day, and so this is who she is. We watched her in old videos doing the same thing to the Israelite. So I think that by covering the story, the only thing we doing is sharing the news. We just covering it, but we're not going to change anything about her at all. uh yep, see, she's definitely having public meltdowns in real time, and we're watching it. It's sad, actually. Critical Time Talk says, do you believe the saga is being dragged like some other content create? The CC stands for content creators. Do you believe the saga is being dragged like some other content creators? If so, by who? um I wouldn't say that I think that the saga is being dragged. I would say that this particular story is very unique, as new things happen within this saga almost daily. So I do feel like things do happen that are worth reporting. Do I think that everything is worth reporting? No, I don't. So the reason why I can't really answer that question is because I believe that some people may believe that some things are worth reporting that I may not. It doesn't mean that they're dragging it. It may just mean that, hey, they find this particular situation that's going on in the saga interesting and newsworthy. So I definitely don't think it's being dragged out. Um I don't think it's being dragged out. But I do believe that some people are tired of covering it though. And it shows. Um I'm looking for another question. Okay. Do you think she will voluntarily let Robert see the baby? No, I don't. Absolutely not. She's already said it. It needs to be in black and white first. So I've never seen anything like it. So she's let the world know that she's not letting him see his child. And she let the world know that. So she's going to wait until, the law says that he's able to see his child. So thank God for the law, and thank God for men's and fathers' rights, because if it weren't for that, I don't think that she'd ever let him see her again. Look how long it's been. I wouldn't even feel comfortable keeping my child away from their father that long. I could see getting mad, but damn. You know what I'm saying? To the point where she don't know him. I mean, she's uncomfortable around him. And she's using that fact that the girl is uncomfortable now because she hasn't been around him. And she's using that, making it seem like she's terrified of him when she knows good and well that that's not what it is. She's a piece of work. Is she still getting good views for her content still? Who are you talking about? Brianna? I really wouldn't know. I don't look at her page like that. But from what I hear, it's not nearly as the same as it was. It's not the same as it was. Um, and this is why I tell people always go with someone who can cover you in the blood when you're going against a demonic spirit. That's so true. Because do y'all hear me? I'm not shaking anymore like that. That was weird as hell. I'm gonna look up that what Miss White was talking about. Um, Good morning, gorgeous. Yeah, I don't believe that he's trying to trap her at all, but she's trying to trap him, and that's not a speculation. We saw the text messages where she's saying that she literally was checking her ovulation days. She was trying to see was her period coming on or not. She was taking pregnancy tests. I mean, she actually really wants to have a baby. So I mean, that's on her. Yeah, but if I was him, I would definitely be I would be afraid of someone like that if I were a man, because you're behind my back trying to trap me. So now I can't trust you for real. And even her friend Naya, when she was on what's her name? Toya's panel, Naya said she didn't want to talk about it because she said it's some weird, scary stuff with that. So that made me think, like, what else is she doing to try to get pregnant? Is she putting something in his spaghetti? Like, what's going on? Like, I don't know. She's creepy to me. Yup. T said, did you see how Bree have used her kids as a deflection? She been watching Bree too long. Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. You know what? And I noticed that. And I said, see, that's why they relate. Because look at what she's doing. Look at what she's doing. She said that, oh, they've already heard what you said, and now she's using them as a weapon. Yeah. She's something else too. Sid just saying said, do you think she's pregnant? No, I do not. I don't think she's pregnant. I think that she is trying to play people. And I think that in her household, it's probably an active joke. Like, ooh, let's just post that I'm pregnant and see what people do. They're going to eat it up. That's going to make my views go up. That's all she's doing. I don't think that she's pregnant. She don't feel comfortable either, but she don't want to lose Janelle. She don't want to lose Janelle, and Janelle don't want to lose her. Janelle don't want to lose her because if he knows if he lose her, what's going to come next. Yeah, she finna LaTruth your ass. Is what she gonna do. She gonna tell everything. She's gonna tell everything. All that whole spit stuff is gonna come out. She's definitely gonna tell everything. Jimmy Jim says, do you think Nate really is done with the saga? No, I don't. No, I don't. And the reason I say that is because she always says that she's done with the saga. And then as soon as somebody says something that she doesn't like, or if somebody says something about her or whatever, here she comes. So it's girl, she no, I don't think she's done. No, I don't. Money too good. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Let me see. Upper. Do you think if she get pregnant, the baby name would be Hampton? I don't know. I think that I think that somebody posted the law in Georgia that if you're still pregnant, I mean if you're still married and you get pregnant, that the law is that the father has the right for the baby to have his last name. But come on, y'all, do y'all really think that Robert would want the baby to have his last name? I don't think so. He don't even want her to have his last name. So I don't think she got nothing to worry about there. He don't want no ties to the girl. Uh, why is Janelle letting her trap him is the question. I know his parents and peers are telling him otherwise. Quite the contrary, T. I actually think that Janelle is afraid to leave Brianna. Could you imagine? Could you imagine watching? He first of all, I think he made a mistake, and he knows he made a mistake by sitting around as long as he did, and watching what she did to the truth. He knows the truth. He knows the truth. And so he sat there and watched her try to destroy another man. So he knows what she's capable of. He also knows what he's done to her. So therefore I don't think at this point that he's not there unwillingly in certain in a sense. I think that he is there willingly because he can't leave. He doesn't feel like this is my belief. I feel like if he believes that if he leaves that she's going to ruin his career, and I think that his parents feel the same way. Yeah, his parents are also probably telling him, be careful with that girl now if you're gonna break up with her, you better have a good plan on doing it. You better be on good terms. I think they're talking to him like, you saw what she did to that man now. So yeah, I think that he is there and he's gonna be there until, and when he is ready to leave, he's gonna leave in a very strategic way. Yeah. What do I think about Clownell and his clothing line? I don't like the name. Um, hmm. I don't like the name Loyalty. I think that it's basic. I think it's kind of low budget. And I don't think that he has any business charging people the amount that he's charging people. Now, I know it's a business and he has to make a profit. So I know you're going to charge more than what you purchased the item for. But if you're going to do that, I mean, put a little pizzazz to it or something. It's just, it doesn't look, it's not what I think uh looks good. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look masculine. I just don't like it. And that's just my personal, that's I'm not even just hating on him. Even though I don't find him to be a favorable. I would still be honest as if I liked it. And no, I don't like it. Just like for instance, the Christmas gift that Brianna got. I didn't really speak on it, but I liked it. I ain't gonna lie. I like that I like that bag with that bird on it. I mean, I can't lie. I know a lot of people said it was ugly. I actually liked it. So I'm not gonna hate. Like, I even looked up how much it costs. It's about an $800 bag. It was a nice bag in my opinion. But with a bag like that, you have to know how to dress. That's not the type of bag that a person can wear that still dresses like a kindergartner. You have to have style to wear something like that and know how to wear it. So it was a nice bag, but maybe just not for her because y'all know how she liked to do, lime green shirt, lime green belt, lime green shoelaces, lime green shoes, lime green eyeshadow, just looking like the lady off of the Jim Carrey show. I mean, she doesn't really know how to dress, so she's not going to know how to work that bag. I want that bag. I don't think she's going to know how to do that. She ain't going to know how to work it. Um, oh, thank you so much, Lady Love, for the super chat. And you say you're not a big dog. I beg to differ. Oh, thank you so much, Lady Love. I'm just humble. I'm a humble person. Like I'm not one of them people like, yeah, it don't matter how many subscribers I get or ever get. I'll never be on here like, yeah, I'm better than you, and you, and ain't none of y'all better than me. And my content is better than it. Like, I'm just not like, that's weird. Like, calm down. You're not a celebrity. Relax. Like, you're not even like, chill. You just got a YouTube channel. Anybody can do it. Just chill. Just chill. Let me see. Crop top, not shirt, right? In a crop top. I feel like people that feel like they still got to match like everything, like it's the 90s. I feel like those type of people can't dress. So yeah, I don't ever see her I don't ever see her wearing that bag. And if she do wear it, I don't see her wearing it, right? Unless Janelle probably help her or something like that. Because I know people don't like Janelle, but I'm got to be honest. Like, I don't think that he's a bad dresser. Do I like Loyalty? No, I don't like Loyalty. But I think that he got a little bit of something going on there. I don't like what he wore to that premiere that he went to. I forget what the name of the premiere was. I ain't like that black vest or whatever that was. But it's been other times where I'm like, okay, maybe it's where he's from. Maybe he got some style because New York is kind of like the fashion capital. I don't know where he's from in New York, but maybe that's what it is. I just think, Brianna kind of dressed like a Bama. Like, she kind of like a country bumpkin a little bit. Like, she can't, like, it's almost like she's stuck in the 80s, like the 90s or like the early 2000s. Like, and I'm like, when I saw that purse, I'm like, oh, here. Now you was better off just going to Ross and just getting her one of them plastic Michael Kors, because even Michael Kors people make fun of her Michael Kors, but Michael Kors has some nice bags. Like, it just depends on what you choose. Like, I have some Michael Kors bags. I have one that's genuine leather. It's brown and black. It doesn't say Michael Kors all over the bag. I think that's tacky. It's mature. I think that her style is very immature, but that's just my opinion, and I'm entitled to that. I don't think that she can dress. So I think that bag was a waste of money, honestly. Yeah. I heard somebody saying it was ugly. I definitely don't think the bag was ugly. Truth Slayer says she thinks a baby will keep her from jail time. I heard in Georgia, any child born in marriage is the husband's legal responsibility. Born in any child, I heard in Georgia, any child. You mean any child born um in jail if she's married is the husband's legal responsibility? I don't know. I don't see her going to jail though. Well, let me take that back. At first I didn't see her going to jail, like, because I know that she went to court for the whole transfer of the naked photo. I just saw community service hours for that, but with the whole new information that we got with the IRS documentation that's been falsified, yeah, I could see some heavy jail time for that. But I don't think that's why she's saying she's pregnant. I just think she wants attention. I think she wants to boost her views. See it just saying said upper. Sometimes John Boy look like Carlton from Fresh Prince is his best friend. Yeah, I had a crush on Carlton. I know back in the day everybody thought Will was fine. I liked Carlton. It's not unusual to have fun by anyone. It's not unusual to... Who is that? Barry Manilow. Danny Dunson said, I hope. Yes, girl, I thought Carlton was fine. And then when he used to wear them little sweaters tied up around his neck, girl. Yes. I said he is fine. I was young as hell thinking he was fine too. Um, Let me see. I hope she gets a good ass lawyer. That's why I said I'm not done covering it, because it's been so many things that have happened, and we definitely have to see the conclusion. That's why I don't like when people say, "Oh, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done." I think some people should be done. You want to know why? Nobody from this side, but I think that some people should be done because they wasn't covering the story no way. They was just harassing the other content creators. Your motherfucking ass should be done. You ain't covering the fucking story. You just harassing people. You're not covering the story. I did used to do his dance. Raquel, I did. Yeah, I was a little lame little kid. She said, do you think her 3.2 followers cane head? She's a cane head. Do you think that they cane heads? They never engage. I don't know. I will say this, like, I have noticed that people with a whole bunch of followers, a lot of times they don't have views that add up. So yeah, I that ain't just her though. I've seen just I don't know if people subscribe or follow and forget that they subscribed and they're not active. So I think that a lot of times people will follow you or will subscribe to you, but they're not active. They're not active. So they're just subscribed. They don't watch your ass no more. And they done just forgot to subscribe. That's what I think. True Slayer said his relationship doesn't emulate his brand. Also, the name ain't that a fact? Loyalty, love, and loyalty. It ain't. It ain't no real love in that. In spitting on somebody. It ain't no loyalty in cheating. So I don't know where he got the name for that from. I guess like the guy who's I gotta look more into that. I didn't see that somebody was actively suing him. I did see that somebody else had the name for that brand, but I had just assumed that he, chose the name and it just so happened to belong to somebody else. Lisa Smith said, do you think she has less money? Do I think she has less money than she had when the saga first came started? I don't know. I know that from what I hear, her views are dropping, but I don't really know. I don't know if she has less money or not. What I will say is this. I hope that I hope that Brianna does well. And I hope she turns herself around and she does something that is truly positive and not fake positive, but truly positive. And I wish nothing but the best for her. However, the things that she has done, she's definitely going to reap what she has sown. I always use this example that Kevin said one time on a panel, and I'll never forget what he said, and I always repeat it because I think that it was such a dope analogy. He said you can't plant orange seeds and think that a tree is going to grow and bear apples. So you reap what you sow. When you plant a seed, that plant is going to bear the seed that the plant bear the plant that you this of the seed that you planted. So you can't do things that she's been doing and expect positive results. It may garner good results at first, but it's no longevity in being negative. And I also think that's why a lot of I'm sorry if y'all hear the kids in the background, but I also think that's why a lot of the content creators are trying to switch up what they're doing and what they're talking about. And honestly, as far as business wise, um, I think that's smart because yeah, the Latrue saga has gotten a lot of people paid, but you got to look at it like this. Some days, like for instance, me. Some days you don't want to get on here and drag no damn body. Some days you want to get on here and talk about something else. We're people and we have other interests. I'm interested in true crime. I'm interested in vlogging. I'm interested in psychology. I'm interested in hot topics and celebrity news. So sometimes, you or sometimes that as a creator that okay, I didn't garner my audience from that. I didn't garner my audience from true crime. I got my audience from the Latrue saga. So it takes a lot of bravery to step outside of what your audience is used to because it's only natural that you may lose views. But you have to step outside of that and do that in order for your channel to grow and be successful because you have to understand that this saga is not going to go on forever. So you may as well start trying to dip into other things. And that's exactly what I've been doing. I've been having a lot of fun with my channel. I've been talking about the Latrue saga, but I also been talking about some things that I want to talk about, like the true crime story that I just did. I had fun doing that. And I didn't even care if I got views on it or not. I just had a good time putting it together. And I ended up getting over 1,000 views. I was shocked to see that. I'm like, damn, like people really watch this. I thought I was a nerd. You know what I mean? I'm like, I know I'm interested in it, but wow, it's a lot of people that, are interested in it. I got a lot of good feedback from that video, and that's a good thing about having good supporters because, I feel like people don't give their supporters enough credit and their subscribers enough credit because a lot of the things, the good feedback, the likes, the shares, the positive comments, and all of that stuff that motivates us. Like we care what y'all think. We care what maybe everybody ain't gonna say that, but I say it. We care what y'all think. We want to know, like, and we want to use because I remember one time one of my I'm not gonna put her name out there, but one of my subscribers actually what was it? Oh, it was my I did a I tried my hand in a little Tupac documentary, right? I had fun doing that. The video didn't even get monetized because I used music in it, but I had fun doing it. But somebody got in my comments and was like, you did a good job. I really enjoyed this. It was so informative. I watched the whole video. But you say a lot. And that's what the other guy just said. I do say that a lot. So it's like some of the but it was the reason I wanted Vlog out of here is because he was trying to be funny. But my supporters said it, and that's what you call constructive criticism. You tell somebody what they can do to become better. And you have to know how to take constructive criticism. I took that. I said, you know what? And I went back and I listened to it. And I said, you know what? She right. I did say a lot. I did say that a lot. And so then the next time I did a video, I was more conscious of it. And so that person actually helped me. She wasn't mean about it. She said that she enjoyed it. She watched it. She gave me a like. And she said gave me some constructive criticism. And I don't take offense to constructive criticism. I had somebody tell me one time when I used to have a Facebook page, they said, I like your content, but you do a lot of cursing. And at first I was gonna tell them, then don't watch it. You don't also get mad. But then they said, but then they went on to say the reason I say that is because I think that you're good at what you do. And I would like to see your page become monetized and stay monetized. And I'm a content creator. And I know that they won't monetize you and you won't make any money with so much foul language. So that was a constructive criticism. Hey Jared, what's going on? Hey Krisha, hey Lisa Smith. Yeah, Jimmy Jim, that's how you become better. Let me go up. I wasn't even looking at the comments. I was just running my mouth. London. No, I'm not a psychologist. London. I do study it, but I'm not a psychologist. Um, no, I don't have that license. I have a degree in behavioral psychology, but I'm not a psychologist. So I have an interest in it. My kids are so loud. I'm sorry, y'all. They still up. They still on break. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you, London. Oh, Jerry, I've been loving your content that you've been putting out too. Jerry just hopped into this thing and he done hopped into this thing and like he ain't never like he ain't didn't just start. He got him a logo and everything. Videos are very professional and clear. So if you're not subscribed to Jared, subscribe to Jared's channel. Jared, drop your link, or if somebody knows Jared's link to his channel, could please drop it in the comments. His channel is doing very well already. And he talks about a variety of different topics. Hey Rich, what's going on? Also, Rich, if you're not following my sister Rich Talks Media, go follow her. Rich, if you want to drop your link in the chat, you can too. But I think you guys can find Rich by just typing in Rich Talks Media, like she has it right there on the screen. It doesn't have the dots in between the Rich anymore. It's just Rich Talks Media. Or you can drop your link to Rich. Okay, so whose is it? Okay, so this is I'm Chosen just dropped Jared's link. London said I'm subscribed to all. Okay, you guys, I've been on here for an hour and 9 minutes. I'm about to go because I already told y'all I wasn't feeling good when I got on. I feel much, or not feeling good, but I was shaking my ass off. And now I'm just really tired. So I'm finna get off. Thank you everybody to drop them prayers in the comments for me. I'm definitely feeling better, but I'm gonna go get some rest now. I enjoyed you guys. Thank you for watching my video. If you have not liked the video yet, on your way out, make sure that you like it. And if you're not subscribed to me, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and make sure that you hit the notification bell. Oh, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I didn't even check my cash apps. I didn't check them because I'm really not expecting nothing because I know the holidays just ended and stuff. I just got it posted just because. Let's see. Thank you. Let me see. Uh, where's the names at? I hate how my cash app is. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Thank you, Amelia. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'll answer a couple more questions before I get off. One more anyway. T said, Upper, how do you think Johnny Boy will be as a father? Um, um, I think that Janelle would be, I hate to say it, but just from the things that I've seen and heard that he's done to her children, he doesn't sound like he's very good with kids. He doesn't sound like he likes kids actually very much. So I would say I don't think he's ready for fatherhood yet at all. I'm not going to go as far as to say that he'll be a terrible dad, but I'm just going to say I don't think he's ready for fatherhood. I don't think he has the patience, because allegedly he's punching children in the chest, and telling children to get the F out of rooms and almost running people. He seems very reckless and very childish and immature. So yeah, I don't think he's ready. But good night, you guys. Thanks for joining me. I will catch you all on Saturday. Please tune in on Saturday. Saturday is going to be a longer live. It's going to be a very detailed live. If you're interested in true crime and you want to hear about the AJ Armstrong case, come join me on Saturday, 9:30 Central Time. Thank you all. Y'all have a good night. Bye.